Donald Trump spent years bashing China, slapping tariffs on everything from steel to solar panels, and turning trade war into a political slogan. But now, he's on the phone with Xi Jinping, praising cooperation and promising to visit China. The same man who called China America's greatest threat is suddenly talking about peace and partnership. If it weren't so dangerous, it'd be laughable. This sudden shift, Trump and Xi agreeing to visit each other's countries, isn't just symbolic. It's a calculated move because behind the scenes, the United States is panicking. Rare earth metals, the backbone of high-tech manufacturing, phones, missiles, electric vehicles, are once again flowing out of China after years of restriction. Why? Because the United States finally realized it can't build an empire on sanctions and wishful thinking. And Trump, for all his chest thumping, knows that without Chinese supply chains, his America First dream falls apart like a house of cards in a wind tunnel. Keep in mind that 70% of the world's rare earth metals are mined in China and 90% are chemically processed in China, so yeah, it's dominant when it comes to the rare earth metal market. This isn't diplomacy and partnership out of principle, it's desperation disguised as reconciliation. And let's be honest, Trump's policies are a mess. One day it's tariffs, the next it's, let's make a deal. He yells about decoupling, then begs for cooperation. How do you build a trade deal on that? You don't. You just create confusion. American companies get whiplash, investors panic, and the rest of the world? They stop taking Washington seriously. Now here's where it gets really absurd. To all the Baratis and angry netizens who flood my comment section because your feelings were hurt, let us contrast China's behavior with India. Back in 2017, right after Trump's inauguration, Narendra Modi was practically sprinting to Washington. No backbone, no strategy, just wide-eyed obedience. He showed up like a junior employee responding to an emergency call from the boss. He wasn't asserting India's interests, he was offering them up on a silver platter. While Trump was flipping policies like a McDonald's cook flips burgers, Modi was busy trying to impress him, buying American weapons, parroting US talking points, even banning Chinese apps to show loyalty. And what did India get in return? Tariffs, sanctions, humiliation. India was cut out of key trade benefits under Trump's GSP removal. So much for being the natural ally. Meanwhile, China played the long game. When Trump threw punches, Beijing didn't whine, it countered. They even said that they will fight to the bitter end if America continues the trade war. And now, they're resuming rare earth exports on their terms. Xi didn't fly to DC begging for favors. He took the call, he offered the visit, and he got concessions. That's called leverage, that's called power, that's called self-respect. Modi should be taking notes, not selfies. So although this phone call between Trump and Xi might look like a diplomatic olive branch, it's really, it's a white flag. The United States has realized it can't fight a trade war when it doesn't make its own ammunition. China, despite all the noise, is still the factory of the world, and it's not going anywhere. Remember, China produces over 30% of the world's goods, and no other country comes close. As for Modi, maybe he'll eventually understand that serving the United States doesn't make you an ally. It makes you disposable. If you found this take refreshing and honest, then like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.